It was nice meeting you here through social media, and it sounds like you may be interested in learning something about independent work. It has tremendous advantages both over employment and what many call self-employment options. My name is Terry Milligan, and this is my wonderful wife, Karen. We have both been working 100% independently for over 11 years now, following many years as school teachers. So, what is meant by independent work? Often it is thought that anyone who is self employed is working independently, but this is usually not the case. There are big differences. A contractor, for example, in an independent trade, business, or profession, typically works specific scheduled hours and must report to a particular job site. A building facility may even need to be purchased or leased every month. But when you are working independently, you can do it anywhere and at any time. Being self employed often requires employees with all the related expenses for health insurance, uniforms, retirement benefits, expense reimbursements, and so much more. Working independently requires no employees at all. The self employed who have an office or shop outside of their home have few, if any, income tax benefits. When you work independently, part of your home is deductible since it is used for your office. Mileage driven for your business is deductible as well. There are numerous income tax benefits for independent workers. The self employed typically have daily scheduled work hours, just like employees have. They must, after all, satisfy the needs and preferences of their customers, even working into the evenings and weekends when necessary. As an independent worker, you have complete time freedom. You work on your schedule, with everything you do being scheduled around the things that are most important in your life. Employees realize that their income is always limited by their employer, but those who are self employed with a brick and mortar business are limited also, since they are competing directly in the marketplace. Independent workers have truly unlimited cash flow potential, only being limited by their own goals and direction. As mentioned earlier, the self employed are often required to travel to job sites or to their regular office or shop to do their work. Plus, they must purchase all the required tools that are needed for their work there. Independent work can be done 100% online on most any device, literally from any location that has an internet connection. Finally, the self employed usually find themselves consumed with their work. To start off in that kind of a business while still trying to hold on to your current job would be impossible in most every case. Independent work can be done easily and effectively right along with a full or part time job to generate more cash flow if desired. Keep in mind that independent work can be and often is done on a part time basis right along with current employment. Because of its flexibility, it also works extremely well for stay at home moms or obviously for those who would like to be free to do that. For some, it's a matter of generating additional cash flow part time or even in their spare time, while others have been able to replace their employment income completely with independent work. Real quick, as we wrap up, here are four things to look for, some cautions to think about if you consider working independently. Number one, it needs to be possible to do right along with your current job, at least for now. I started very part time while working 55 hours per week at my job and did both for a short time until I was able to completely walk away from my 26-year professional career. Number two, it needs to be work that can be done 100% online, as I said earlier, which allows you to do it anywhere and anytime, completely on your schedule. Number three, it must be both legitimate and realistic. Beware of internet scams and understand that there are legitimate opportunities which are just not realistic for many people. And number four, it needs to be free of high startup costs. Who wants to or even can spend hundreds or thousands of dollars for some startup pack or required products, right? Finally, this question needs to be answered, and if the answer is yes, it needs to be avoided. Will I have to talk to people about buying or joining something? This is one of the most common concerns expressed by those looking to do independent work. People don't like doing that, and no one that I know likes having it done to them. It is best to stay away from any and all those opportunities that require personal contacts. Now that you know what independent work is about, go ahead and click one of the buttons below, which each detail a different option that is available right now, allowing many to work independently. And they both meet all of the essential qualifications that we covered earlier. So go ahead and click to learn more right now.